How to build wealth in 2018. That is exactly what we are discussing here today, guys. I'm going to give you the 4 steps you have got to take in your own life throughout 2018 to really start climbing that financial ladder and building a lot of wealth in your life, okay? And these four things I'm going to give you here today, they are relevant whether you are 18 years old and you're watching this, whether you're 38 years old and you're watching this, or whether you're 58 years old, or any age in between, guys. So whether you're young or you're kind of in that middle stage of life, or you're kind of coming up on retirement, like, these steps can work for everybody, okay? This doesn't discriminate against anybody. These steps will work for you, okay? This is what would you really have to adapt in your life. By the way, make sure if you haven't already joined my stock market membership group, that is still $29. Once it is December 31st, that price is going up to $49 a month for anybody who is not already in there. So make sure you join in there if you have not joined already. All right, guys, the first step you have got to take is you got to get that income up, okay? So step 1 is all focused around income, okay? So what you got to do is you got to get that income up, or if you cannot get that income up, which some people it's really hard, you're at a job and it's hard to get your income increased and things like that, right? You've got to find a way to get a second income source, okay? It's 2017 right now as I'm recording this. We're going into 2018. The amount of ways you can make money online is ridiculous, guys, okay? And so many people always get caught up and they think like this is going to be like a second full-time job, and they're like, I already work 40 hours a week. I don't want to work 80 hours a week. No, it's not like that at all. If you want to kill it and you want to make a ton of money, then you do need to put in massive amounts of work toward it, okay? But if you just want to make yourself an extra $1,000 a month, okay? You just want to make yourself an extra $1,000 a month, which is honestly a life-changing amount for a lot of people, okay? An extra $1,000 a month, that means you're making an extra $12,000 a year. I would say this is almost easy to do online, guys. I would say it's almost easy. Within a few months of work, I think it's very realistic to get up to a point where you're making $1,000 extra a month, okay? It's not like you just wake up and you flip a switch and you can do it, right? It's not that easy, but I would say in the relative space of what things you can do, whether it's something on social media related with, there's a million different ways to make money from social media, right? Whether it's something like doing eBay reselling, retail arbitrage, where you go to this retailer, see something here, that's priced at $5 and you can sell it on Amazon for 10 or eBay for 10, and you got your seller fees out of that and whatnot, and you maybe make a $3 profit on this, and you do that for 10 items a day, or you do that for 10 items a week, or whatever your amount is. The $1,000 a month, guys, in my opinion, that's pretty easy to do. And an extra $12,000 a year is literally life-changing type stuff for most people, because, well, let's be honest, a lot of people are making, $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year. If you would add an extra $12,000 like that dramatically changes things in the way people can live, or the amount of money you can put away toward investing and doing different things in life, guys. So that's what you really got to focus on, getting that income up, trying to get a better job, applying different places if that's what you're trying to do, maybe be an entrepreneur if that's the route you want to go, or just try to get a second income source. And it doesn't have to be something that you're putting an extra 40 hours a week toward. It really doesn't, guys. It's not like a massive amount of work type thing, okay? So that is step number 1. It is all about the income, getting that income up. And unfortunately, when you're coming up in the school system, they don't teach you how to make more money. They don't even teach you how to make money, okay? Maybe in college they get on it a little bit if you're in a business degree, right? You learn a little bit about marketing and making money and things like that, but like high school, especially in middle school and elementary school, they don't even teach you how to make money, man. You get out in the real world and you're kind of clueless, and that's why people just go and they start working at fast food, because they're like, I don't know what the hell to do. Like, how do I make money? I don't know how to make this. They don't give you the skills. It's sad. But that is step number 1. Get that income up whichever way possible to really get a second income source if you don't already have one, guys. I have like 6 or 7 income sources. You don't have to be like me. I'm just saying like if I can have 6 or 7, like you can easily have 2. Trust me on that, guys. You are fully capable of it. The second part is all about saving. You've got to save money, okay? You gotta save money. Save money. This is a key, okay? You can't just spend every dime that comes through the door. So what I like to do is I like to live my life where I'm not like, you know, so far under things where like I can't even be happy, right? Because there's a certain amount of materialistic things we all want in this world, right? Whether, you know, it's a certain kind of house or a certain kind of car or things like that. Like there's a certain level, but at the same time, most people take it way too far, and they just, whatever they even remotely want, they get it, and that's a big issue, guys. So what I like to do is I like to do what's called living under my means, okay? Living under my means, LOM, living under my means. What does this mean? This means if you're someone out there making $50,000 a year, okay? Live like someone who makes $25,000 a year, okay? You want to live like 50%, if 50% of your money went away, that's how you want to live, okay? If you're making $100,000 a year right now, you need to be living like someone that makes $50,000 a year, which, by the way, if you're making $100,000 a year and you're living like someone that's making $50,000 a year, that's still not that bad of a lifestyle. Let's be completely honest. You can still live in a pretty decent house. You can still drive pretty decent cars and things like that. Like, it's not you know, so bad. If you make $200,000 a year, all right, live like, well, that's $200,000. Live like somebody that makes $100,000 a year. It's really as simple as that, guys, and save up some money, because this next step, you're going to need to save money in order to get there, guys. You're going to need to save money for this next step I'm about to show you. So that is step number 2. Living under your means is how you literally save money, okay? And it becomes a whole lot easier to save money when you get your income up, okay? Because you either got that better job, or you started a business, or you got a second or third income stream, which is my favorite way. So you're working your job and you put an extra 10 hours a week toward this second income stream. So you work 35 hours a week at your job, put an extra 10 hours a week toward this little second income stream, and then you're off, guys. So that is how you save money there. The third step to building wealth in 2018 is you've got to invest, okay? You've got to invest. You want to have your money making your money. Do you work hard for your money, or does your money work hard for you? That's a big question out there, guys. Do you work hard for your money, or does your money work hard for you, okay? For me, I like to do both, okay? I like my money to work hard for me, but I like to work hard for my money. I like to put in a lot of work, okay? So, investing. What are we talking about here? Investing, investing, investing. There's a lot of different routes you can go, okay? If you want to go the stock market route, which is what I teach, my stock market investing mastery course is linked down there in the description. It's the very first link down there. If you want to go the investing route, you can go like a dividend route, okay? So you can invest in more dividend-paying companies, D for dividends, which is a safer type strategy as far as if you're a little more unsure of yourself. This is actually something I say most people who are kind of beginners in the stock market, it's a great route to go, is investing in dividend companies, some of the bigger corporations that are a little safer in the grand scheme of things, rather than these volatile stocks that are huge growth companies, okay? So that's a route you can go. You could also go the growth way if you want to go that route, okay? So you say, oh, I don't want dividends, I want to try to make lots of money. But at the same time, if you're investing in growth companies, just realize you could potentially lose a lot of money, okay? These stocks are highly volatile, okay? Yeah, their earnings might be going up in revenues, but they can also fluctuate, and all of a sudden that growth goes from 50% to 30%, and all of a sudden a massive amount of people want to get out because they're like, wow, it's not growing nearly as fast, okay? But that's certainly a strategy. You could also go something kind of in between, okay? So where you own, 3, 4 stocks that are more dividend plays, that are a little bigger companies, and you go 3 or 4 stocks that are a little more growth. You can kind of do a combo of both, all right? The next route you go, and this is a good one if you have quite a bit of money, socked away and whatnot, is real estate, okay? Buying an extra house and renting it out and doing things like that. Or you can go the route where you buy a house and you fix it up, a house that's not in very good shape. You fix that house up and you go ahead and flip it and try to make an extra $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 in profit based upon what you put in the house versus what you bought it at and what you end up selling it at, okay? So real estate can definitely be one. There's also cryptocurrencies are super hot right now. I'm not advocating anybody go out and invest in cryptocurrencies. All I'm saying is that is an option if that's a route you want to go. Coinbase is pretty much the biggest one you probably want to go through if you're going to do cryptocurrencies. So that's definitely something out there. There's gold, there's silver, okay? There's a lot of different things you can invest in, okay? There's a lot of different things. Gold, silver, commodities, things like that. You just got to figure out what's the route for you. Obviously, on my channel, the thing I teach more than anything is going to be stock market investing, okay? But those are definitely the routes you can go, but you've got to focus on investing. And the only way you can invest money is if you have money saved, okay? If you have a great income and you're spending all your money, you're never gonna have any money to invest, okay? So your money's never gonna work hard for you. You're just gonna have to continue to keep working hard for your money, and that's not a route any of us want to go, okay, guys? So that is step number 3 in building wealth in 2018. And the fourth and final step has to do with debt, okay? Debt. Now, what do you want to do as far as debt goes, all right? These are our 4. Invest, save, or excuse me, income, save, invest, and debt. As far as debt, there's a few different kinds of debt you can have, right? There's two ways of debt in my opinion, okay? The first one is the bad one that you want to stay away from, which is taking out debt that costs you money, okay? This is debt that costs you money, meaning this is just taking money from you and your money's just going lower and lower because of this debt, okay? Car bills are something that's definitely very popular out there, that's taking money out of people's pocket. And I know a lot of people need cars, and I'm not saying, you know, don't go get a car. I'm just saying that's something that definitely takes money out of people's pocket. Credit card to buy the new flat screen TV, the new PlayStation, the new Xbox, the new, you know, iPhone, things like that. Like those type of debts are just taking money from you. There's another side of debt that actually you could make money on. So if you take out some debt, maybe you try to get, you know, another real estate investment property or whatnot, and you make rent on that, and the rent is far exceeds what you're paying on that debt, then you actually make more money. So there's a different kind of debt. Or maybe you try to buy a business, you acquire this other business because you're an entrepreneur, that's got to make less competition in the market for you and things like that. Like that kind of debt can be very good and beneficial, but the majority of people are taking out debt that's costing you money. So you've got to stay away from this debt, or what it's going to do is it's going to keep eating up more and more of your money, and your interest rates go up, and then maybe you miss a payment or something like that. Then all of a sudden you have less money to invest, and more of your savings is going straight toward those, paying off those debts, right? And you just wind up in a very bad situation there, guys. So you got to stay away from debt. And that is how you build wealth in 2018. Those are the 4 pillars to it. Get your income up, or get a second income. That's probably the easier one in my opinion. The second one, you got to save money, okay? Live under your means. The third one, invest money. Just figure out which route is the best for you. You know, it's different for different people, okay? My way is stock market. Another person might be real estate. Another person might be cryptos. Another person might be gold and silver. Like, it's up to you. It's really your route you want to go. And then also stay away from those debts that just take so much money away from you guys. There's a lot of them out there. So, you know, if you're going to mess around with debt, at least do something debt related that might potentially make you more money. But overall, most people shouldn't be messing with debt. So anyways, those are the 4 ways that you can increase your wealth in 2018 and build it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a ton of value. Leave me a comment if you have something to say about this video, if you agree with this or disagree with it, or if there's a different way you're going about it. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.